One of the low points was like I called Al Pacino, who I know a little bit through my dad, but I got his number, and I don't know him that well, and I said, because I heard he lived in the same town outside of New York that Bill Murray lived in, and I called and said, you know, hi Al, I'm doing this movie. He's, oh Sophie, how are you? You know, how have you been? Whatever, and the worst thing, I said, well, you know, I'm wondering if you know Bill Murray. And oh my God, I was like, I can't believe I asked Al Pacino. And my dad's like, you can't ask an actor about, because I'm doing this script, and he was like, yeah, you know. And,
what films can do, you know. Some of my heroes, Alfred Hitchcock, Roman Polanski, Louis Buñuel, Ingmar Bergman, they all kind of leave you with a very strange feeling.
되겠죠. 아무리 그런 면이 있다고 하더라도. 그러니까 그런 이상한 서로 맞지 않는 것이 한데 모여 있다라는 그런 점이 분명히 강조되어서 표현되면서도
One of the hardest things was to shoot the film in the Egyptian streets. Any Egyptian would tell you that what shooting action scenes in the streets of Cairo is suicidal, because people might mistake you, especially in a film like this, when the camera is inside the car. They might mistake what they see into real protest, and they might get involved.
That we could create on set this sort of calm focus, which is in this by nature quite hectic profession, is something. So the shooting itself will remain in my mind forever.
I look back at the silent era and how, you know, Cecil B. DeMille, Griffith, you know, how they're using their extras counts, how they're using the movement of humanity to sort of tell you something story-wise. And so in Dunkirk, that becomes about movement, a rippling effect along a line of people, or a lot of people hitting the deck at one point. You know, you're being told something narratively by the crowd that you couldn't tell through an individual. Then you're getting your biggest value out of your extras count.
If somebody had said to us 6 years ago, you know, go off and make a film about the evacuation of Dunkirk using only large format cameras, I think we would have thought that was an insane thing to do.
Dunkirk is a huge story, and it demanded an enormous canvas. And the idea of telling the story from a very subjective point of view, putting yourself into the mind of a person who's involved, that becomes the key to telling the story.